your body. Do whatever it is that you need to do to feel comfortable and feel safe. Do the best we can to keep our focus on our breath. I will always instruct you when we're moving from one pose to the next what breath to focus on, whether it be the inhale or the exhale, but please don't rush it. To get started in a comfortable seat, please bring your right leg in front of your left. Take a moment to find your sit bones on the mat. Bring your spine flat as best you can. Soften your shoulders, maybe finding some movement there. Suggestion to close your eyes, or you might just bring your gaze down to the floor in front of you. Feel free to move your hands, placing them wherever feel most comfortable for you. Taking a moment to check in and noticing where you can soften. Focusing on your breath, nice big inhales through the nose, filling up to a count of 3. And full exhales to a count of 3. Finding length as you inhale, growing tall. Letting something go as you exhale. Last big breath. Inhale the arms out to the sides, lift the hands, bring the palms together, lift the gaze. Exhale the hands to the heart, tuck the chin. We're here for 3 breaths. Taking a moment, please say something kind to yourself. When you feel ready, bring your left hand down to your left side. You can bring your right hand to your left. And start to let your right ear fall toward your right shoulder, breathing into the left side of the neck. And then crawling those left fingertips further out to the left. Taking your time. You might lift the left hand an inch or 2 or 3 from the mat. You might flip the left palm. Taking one more big breath into that left side of the neck. Inhale the crown of the head toward the sky. Plant the left palm. Then reach the right arm up and over. Bend into the left elbow. You can lift the gaze up to the right fingertips if you'd like. Actively press into the right sit bone and breathe into the right side body. There's no rush. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale to stay. When you're ready, start to crawl the right fingertips out to the right and let the left ear fall to the left shoulder. And same thing on this side. Being slow, being mindful, you might start to lift the right fingertips toward the sky. You might flip the palm. On your inhale, the crown of the head lifts toward the sky, the right hand plants, the left arm lifts up and over. You might lift the gaze up to the left hand. Actively press into the left sit bone. The inhale brings us all the way back up. We'll stay for an exhale. Finding a seated forward fold. Whenever you're ready, you'll inhale to raise your arm. You'll exhale to hinge at your hips and fold, rolling the arms out long in front of you, pressing into both sit bones, tucking the chin. Breathing into the right hip, perhaps. Let the gaze come toward the hands. Crawl the hands in toward the body. Bring the left leg in front of the right. Find the sit bones on the mat once more. Flatten the spine once more. Inhale the arms toward the sky. Exhale to twist to the left. Inhale the crown of the head high. Exhale to deepen the twist. We're here for just one more breath. Inhale to come back to center, raising the arms. Exhale to twist to the right. Inhale the crown of the head high. Exhale to deepen the twist. We're here for one more breath. Inhale to unwind and raise the arms. Exhale, seated forward fold, hinging in the hips, crawling the arms out long in front of you. Pressing into both sit bones, breathing into the left hip. Letting the gaze come to the navel or to the hands of your choice. Gaze at the hands. Spread the fingers wide. Press into the fingertips. Come onto the knees. Bring the feet behind you. Find tabletop. We're going to thread the needle. Gaze down at the left hand and press into it. Inhale the right arm high. Exhale, thread the needle. Come onto the right ear and the right shoulder. Be here for 3 breaths. Slowly, we'll start by pressing into that left hand and raising the right arm. Bring yourself back to tabletop, transitioning so we can do the other side. Take a moment to adjust anything you might need to adjust. Gaze comes to the right hand. Inhale the left arm toward the sky. Exhale to thread the needle. Keep your focus on your breath. When you feel ready, bring yourself out of the pose. We'll meet in a tabletop position with hands below shoulders and knees below hips and feet behind knees. Starting to find some movement here. Maybe cats and cows serve you. Maybe letting the torso find figure eights Barrel rolls, circles. Maybe playing around with the palm orientation, letting the hands face you or each other. Coming onto the tops of the hands. Very gentle with yourself. This can be quite intense. When you feel ready for downward facing dog, please make your way there on an exhale. Tucking toes, lifting knees, reaching hips up and back. Playing around with your stance. Maybe you make it a little longer, a little wider. Finding some movement, maybe you pedal out your dog or give your hips a little shimmy. Shake your head, roll your neck. Inhale to bend your knees and look at your hands. Use an exhale to let your feet come to meet your hands at the top of your mat for a forward fold. We'll take a ragdoll by separating feet, bending knees, draping torso over thighs, relaxing the head and the neck, the shoulders, the arms. Whatever feels organic to you in this moment, you might find a bind with the arms. You might come into some movement with the upper body, with the feet. Be here for one last full round of breath. Perhaps you're sending that breath to your lower back. Remove your bind if you have one. Toe heel your feet below your hips if you widen them. Keep a slight bend in the knees. Inhale, press into the feet, roll up to standing. No rush here at all. When you're ready, roll your shoulders up and back. Let the palms face forward. Spread the fingers wide. Feel free to play around with your stance. With an inhale, bring the arms out and up. Palms might touch, chin might lift, back might bend. With an exhale, hands to heart, tuck chin, close eyes. 3 breaths here. Perhaps coming back to those kind words that you said to yourself at the beginning of class. We'll take 2 sun salutations. Inhale, raise the arms, keep the shoulders soft. Exhale, hinge at the hips, let the heart lead, flat spine. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step your feet back, high plank. Stay here for a full inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, lower down halfway or all the way, bend the elbows inward. Inhale, tops of toes, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, roll over your toes, downward facing dog, lifting hips. Pulling in lower belly. Keeping fingers spread wide, pressing into the fingertips as opposed to the wrists. Inhale, bend your knees, look at your hands. Exhale, hop or step, forward fold, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, reaching shoulders back and toward each other. Exhale, forward fold, bending knees. Inhale, press into your feet, coming all the way up. Maybe back bend if you'd like. Exhale, hands to the heart, tuck the chin. Stay here for one breath, inhale. Let something go, exhale. Raise your arms, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Come up halfway, gaze slightly down. Fold forward, plant your palms, step your feet back, high plank. Inhale here, shifting forward. Exhale here, lowering down. Inhale here, baby back bend of your choice. Exhale here, downward facing dog. 3 rounds of breath in your down dog, breathing into the back of the legs, digging the heels into the mat behind you. Using an inhale, lift your right leg high, 3-legged dog. We'll be here for a couple of breaths. Maybe there's ankle rolls in your right foot. Maybe you're digging your left heel a little closer toward the mat. On your exhale, there's no rush. Low lunge at the top of the mat, the right foot plants in between the hands. Taking time here to adjust your stance. Left leg is long back behind you. Right knee is stacked over right ankle. Planting left hand below the left shoulder. And then using an inhale, raising the right arm high toward the sky. Lifting the gaze. Lifting the belly from the thigh. Breathing. In your own time, with an inhale, coming all the way up to a high lunge twist, letting the right hand bring you there. Softening shoulders. Squaring hips, right hip back, left hip forward. You guys both look awesome. When you feel ready, use an inhale to untwist and find high lunge. We'll stay here. Breathing. Pulling in lower belly. Feeling free to bend that left knee if you need to. On your exhale, we're going to lean and fly, bringing torso parallel to mat, reaching fingertips back behind you, reaching shoulders back behind you. Keeping hips square, right hip back, left hip forward. You might lift the right toes and wiggle them, making sure you're not clenching. You might lift the chest, the chin, and the gaze a couple of feet in front of your right foot. And then when you feel ready, we're going to come into a warrior 3, bringing all of your weight into that front leg, kicking off with the back foot. And maybe the hands come to the hips or to the heart. Maybe they airplane back behind you or out to the side or out in front of you. Keep the focus on the breath as best you can. With an inhale, we'll find standing knee raise. The left hip comes in line, the left knee comes in line with the left hip. Flex the left toes. Pressing into the right foot and lifting the crown of the head, giving yourself a lot of length. You're going to twist to the left by bringing the left arm back behind you and the right hand to the outside of the left knee. If you'd like, you can bring the gaze to the left thumb. Pull the lower belly back and up, assisting you with your twist. The inhale will bring us back to center, raising the arms if you'd like. And we're going to find tree. That'll be the last pose of this sequence. Your hands can help you if you'd like, bringing that left foot to the inside of the right leg. Opening up the left hip. Softening the breath. We'll be here for 3 more breaths. Maybe you play around with the arm placement. Maybe you play around with the gaze. Then we're going to do that same exact sequence in reverse. So bringing your left knee in front of you, standing knee raised, flexing the toes. And then sending your left arm back behind you, twisting. Then coming back to center, raising your arms. And coming into warrior 3, bring the left leg back behind you. Gracefully as you can, leaning and flying. Step that left foot back behind you. Bring the arms back behind you. With an inhale, hinging at the hips, coming up. High lunge. When you feel ready, the exhale brings the right arm back, the left arm forward. You might follow the right thumb. Taking your time, we're going to plant that left hand on the mat inside the right foot, and the right arm is going to lift toward the side, simple twist. When you're ready, right hand plants, low lunge. We're going to find side plank, reach that right leg back behind you. Then bring the legs together. Roll out onto the outside edge of the left foot. Let the left hand be the base and raise the right arm. Flex the toes. Nice work, you guys. Your practice. We're going to meet in downward facing dog. There's no rush to get there.
Back in a minute. I don't play tag, bitch, I've been it. We don't fuck with lies, we don't do goodbyes. We just keep it pushing like aye. I'ma hit you back in a minute.
Child's pose, wide knees, big toes touch. Come to resting on your forehead. Close your eyes if that's comfortable.
We just keep it pushing like aye. Wild men great till they gotta be great.
Send your breath into your lower back. Give your forehead a massage, gently rock it back and forth. Coming back to center with the forehead finding stillness, crawl the arms over to the right for a side body stretch. Maybe left hand on top of right, maybe locking fingers. Tuck chin under right armpit. Press into left sit bone. Crawl over to the left.
Right now I need to talk to you for a little
Right hand on left. Fingers interlocked. Chin under left armpit.
Love is fun. And sometimes when you're in a relationship, it's hard to leave, even though you know it's time to go. That's what this song is about.
Come back to center. Child's pose.
After all the arguments and the teardrops, after all the time,
Press into your hands. Tabletop.
you were my man. I can see it now.
Inhale, lower the belly, lift the tailbone, lift the chin, lift the chest. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the spine, gaze the navel. Tuck the toes if they aren't already, downward facing dog. Adjust your stance if you need to. Find some movement if you like. Same thing on the other side. When you're ready, inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. Focusing on your breath. The exhale lifts the left foot plant in between the hands for a low lunge.
I bet you never
hands. Pay attention to where you're sending your breath. Moving at your pace. The inhale brings you all the way up to standing for a high lunge twist. Squeezing thighs together for balance. Keeping shoulders stacked over hips. The inhale unwinds you, brings you to center, high lunge. Keeping face soft, unclenching teeth. The exhale lets you lean and fly. Let the palms face whatever direction you'd like. They might face the mat, they might face the sky, they might face each other. The inhale brings you to a warrior three with hands placed wherever feel most comfortable. Maybe there's ankle rolls in the right foot, maybe there's a micro bend in the left knee. Maybe you're lifting your gaze, your chin, your chest. By actively pressing into the left foot and straining the left leg, start to bend the right knee and bring it in front of you for a standing knee raise. Flex the right toes. Where can you soften here? When you're ready, twisting, bring the right arm back, the left arm forward, or maybe the left hand to the outside of the right knee. Pulling the lower belly back and up. You can always bring your gaze to the right thumb, but you don't have to. In your own time, coming back to center, it might feel nice to raise the arms. We're eventually going to come into tree. It might feel nice to open up that right leg out to the side. And then let the hands assist the right foot being placed on the inside of the left leg. By actively pressing that left leg into the right foot and pressing the right foot into the left leg, you can grow a little taller. You can assist your balance. We'll stay here for 3 more breaths. Finding that same little flow, that little sequence in reverse. Bring the right leg up, bending the knee out to the side. And then back to center, standing knee raise. Bring the right arm back, the left arm forward, twisting. Come back to center, raise the arms, press into the left foot still. Find warrior three. Gracefully plant the right foot back behind you and airplane the arms back behind you. You lift the left toes and wiggle. Inhale to hinge at the hips and raise the arms. Exhale to bring the left arm back and the right arm forward. And then when you're ready, the right hand plants on the inside of the left foot and the left arm lifts toward the sky for a simple twist. Taking your time, you'll plant that left hand as well for a low lunge. Then you'll reach the left leg back for a 3-legged plank. And then we will all meet in a side plank. Different legs, roll out onto outside edge of right foot, press into right hand, lift left arm. You can lift gaze if you'd like. You can lift left leg if you'd like. Keep flexing the toes toward the face and keep that left hip on top of the right as best you can. We're eventually going to meet in down dog and then take ourselves to child's pose. So however you would like to get there. Where can you soften here in your child's pose? Where can you let go? Can your breath assist you with that? Taking ourselves back to down dog, we can do 2 more sun salutations for a total of 4. When you're ready, spread fingers, press into fingertips. Stack shoulders. Place knees below hips. Tuck toes, lift hips. Adjust stance. Find movement. Inhale, bends the knees and brings the gaze toward the hands. And the exhale lets the feet meet the hands. Inhale brings you up halfway. Exhale folds you forward. Inhale brings you up all the way, reverse long dive. Exhale, hands to heart. 3 breaths. Eyes closed or open, your choice. Inhale the arms high. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold to high plank, exhale. Lower down, inhale, or excuse me, shift forward, inhale, and then lower down, exhale. Baby back bend, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. 3 breaths here. Last sun salutation, I'll do it with you, but I won't say anything. We will meet in down dog. Please move with your breath at your pace. We'll be in this down dog for a couple of breaths. It's our last down dog together this morning. Please give yourself whatever you need. When you feel ready, bend your knees and lower down onto your knees. Zip your legs together, tuck all 10 toes and find broken toe pose. Your hands might need to assist your pinkies. Flat spine as best you can, crown of head high. Bring your hands behind your lower back, interlace all 10 fingers, finding a fist. Inhale the fist back, the crown of the head high. Exhale, bring the fist to the left hip and send the right ear to the right shoulder. Inhale the crown of the head high. Exhale the left ear to the left shoulder. That's where we'll stay. I got confused because I was mirroring you. I apologize. Send your breath into the right side of the neck. Send your breath into the bottoms of your feet. Soften the forehead. In your own time, the inhale brings the crown of the head high and the fist back. And the exhale brings the fist to the right hip and the right ear to the right shoulder. Breathe into the left side of the neck this time. Breathe into the bottoms of the feet. We're over halfway done with broken toe pose. Our feet do need this. They will appreciate this, I promise you. Inhale, crown of head high, fist back. And then exhale, stay here, remove the grip, shake out the arms. It might feel nice to come onto the hands, untuck the toes, and then lightly tap the tops of the feet on the mat. And then have a seat on the heels and bring the legs out to one side. Bring the feet in front of you, scooch up to the front of your mat. You're gonna find both pose Navasana, remove flesh from sit bones. Bring hands on your knees, pull on that grip, and then start to lift the chest, the chin, and the gaze. And take the time here to soften the shoulders. Please feel free to stay here. If you'd like, you can raise arms up, shoulder height. You can lift calves parallel to mat. You can straighten legs coming onto sit bones. Leg will most likely shake here. If you're compromising the flat spine, then please come back a step or two. Keeping the focus on the breath, you might close the eyes, you might smile. It might feel nice to oscillate between 2 or 3 versions of this pose. Working the core here, see if you can stay for 6 more breaths. If you'd like to come to lying on your back before that, please feel free to do so however makes most sense to you. Two more breaths. If you're still here, inhale, fill up. Exhale, let go. Last time, big inhale, smile. Full exhale, soften. Hands underneath if you're gonna rock and roll with me. Rock and roll along the lengthened spine once, twice, 3 times. Make your way to lying on the mat. Make sure that your head can rest on the mat. Taking a moment to lift any limb, realign it, lower it back down. Bring your knees into your chest, place your hands onto your knees and find some movement. Maybe it feels nice to roll the lower back in circles. If you find a tight area and it feels nice to just give that area a little massage. Reminder, everything is a suggestion. This is your practice. Come into happy baby. Widen legs, lift feet. Bring your hands to the outside of your feet or your ankles or your calves and then gently pull on that grip. Softening your shoulders. Actively press into your lower back. You might find a little movement, rocking back and forth. Straightening one leg and then the other. You might close your eyes. Find a figure 4. Bring yourself to center. Plant your left foot, bending your left knee toward the sky. Bring the outside of your right ankle to the top of your left thigh. Interlace your hands behind your left thigh. Pull that leg in. Flex all 10 toes. And maybe the right elbow presses into the right thigh, sending that right knee away from you. Where can you send your breath here? Maybe this is enough. Maybe this feels great and you stay here. Otherwise, coming into a twist, remove that grip with your hands. Shift onto your left side body. And then plant your right foot outside of your left hip. Bringing your arms out into a T or cactus. You might bring your left hand to your right knee and gently press the knee away from you to deepen the stretch.
'Cause she said she'll learn the hard way.
Or you might bring your left hand to your right foot.
Says you wanna spare the children.
Just to help it stay there.
She say don't give us your soul away, 'cause all that you have is your soul.
If it feels okay on your neck, you might bring your right ear to the mat.
So don't be tempted by the shiny apple. Don't you eat of a bitter fruit. Hunger only for a taste of justice. Hunger only for a world of truth. 'Cause all that you have is your soul. I was a pretty young girl once. I had dreams, I had high hopes. Married a man who stole my heart away. Gave his love, but what I
Take one last full round of breath.
All that you have is your soul.
Make sure the back of your head is on the mat first. Very carefully start to bring yourself to center. Uncross the right ankle, plant the right foot. Press into both feet, lift the hips, give them a little shimmy to realign them. Lower them back down. Other side. Outside of left ankle on top of right thigh. Hands interlaced behind right thigh.
And I'd make history, making babies was the best I could do.
Pull the leg in as much as you like. Flex the toes. Maybe press the left elbow into the left thigh.
That you have is your soul. Don't be tempted by the shiny apple. Don't you eat of a bitter fruit. Hunger only for a taste of justice. Hunger only for a world of truth. Is all that you have is your soul.
If you're twisting on this side in your own time, remove your grip, shift onto the right side body. Get the left foot outside the right hip.
Be the system.
Make a deal and have no dust.
Arms out to the sides in a T or
Take it
cactus.
all, and run away. Leave myself first class. And
Maybe press a hand into the left knee.
Is your soul.
Maybe grip onto that left ankle.
Don't be tempted by the shiny apple. Don't you eat of a bitter fruit. Hunger only
Maybe
for
rest
a
the
taste
left
of
ear
justice.
on the mat.
Hunger only for a world of truth. 'Cause all that you have is your soul. Here I am, I'm waiting for a better day. A second chance, a little luck to come my way. Hope to dream, I hope that I can sleep again. Awake in a world with a clear conscience and clean hands. 'Cause all that you have is your soul. So don't be tempted by the shiny apple. Don't you eat of a bitter fruit. Hunger only for a taste of justice. Hunger only for a world of truth. 'Cause all that you have is your soul.
There's no rush to get out of this pose. Whenever you feel ready to do so, please do so carefully and slowly.
'Cause she said she learned the hard way. Say she wanna spare the children.
If there are any last movements that you would like to take before your final resting pose, please feel free.
Don't ever say your soul away, 'cause all that you have is your soul. All that you have. All that you have. All that you have.
When you're ready for your final resting pose, just a reminder that it does not have to look any certain way. Do whatever you need to do to find the most comfortable position for you in this moment. Closing eyes. Softening breath.
Been traveling these wide
Relaxing body.
so long. My heart's been far.
Calming mind.
10,000 miles gone. Oh, I wanna come near and give you every part of me, but there's blood on my hands, and my lips are unclean. In my darkness, I remember Mama's words reoccur to me. Surrender to the good Lord, and to wipe your slate clean. Take me to your river. I wanna go. Go. Take me to your river. I wanna know. Dip me in your smooth waters, I go in. As a man with many crimes, come up for air. As my sins flow down the Jordan, oh, I wanna come here and give you every part of me, but there's blood on my hands, and my lips are unclean. Take me to your river. I wanna go. Go. Take me to your river. I wanna to your river. I wanna know.
Slowly start to deepen your breath. Come into some tiny micro movements, wiggling fingers and toes, circling ankles and wrists, rocking the back of the head from one side to the other. Maybe bring your arms high over your head for a full body stretch. Using your arm as a pillow, finding a transitional fetal position. With eyes closed or open, it's your choice. Gently press up into a seat, taking the time to find a seat that feels most comfortable for you in this moment. Finding a flat spine, lifting the crown of the head, softening the shoulders, and placing the hands wherever you like. And taking a moment to check in and noticing how you're feeling this morning, how you're feeling after this class. If it resonates with you, thank yourself for your practice, for showing up on your mat. Have my hands on my heart. I truly appreciate you practicing with me, sharing your practice, allowing me to share mine, being a part of this community. Have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you.